Hey guys, welcome to another Asphalt 8 multiplayer test. Today we're looking at the Ferrari F50 at Max Pro. As you can see here, I'm Max Proing it in one go. So if you recall correctly, the BMW M2 got nerfed in the Neon Season update, and that left me without a C-Class car. So, in search for a replacement, I looked upon my Ferrari F50. I was planning to pro either the F50 or the Nissan GT-R to begin with, but I went with the F50 in the end because I got compensation from the Aranera Hasara GT, making the price of the car really not a factor. I could pro anything. GTR would have been cheaper, but F50 is just better. So on to the first race on Venice Reverse. We have an Ed Design Torque and I think 2 Beast Axes. So I got the Ferrari F50 for free from the Ferrari Aperta Festival. It was during that weird time where Gameloft was just giving away like buffed Max Pro cars at spam ranks. You had the McLaren Speedtail Festival, which had the 570 at 1680. You had the LaFerrari Festival, which had this car at 1500. And then you have the La Voiture Noir Festival, which gave away the Bugatti Veyron at 1770. So that's where I got my Ferrari 50 from. I mean, even if it wasn't buffed, I was still going to go for it because it's a free Max Pro car. But it was buffed, and it was... Actually, no, it wasn't buffed. It was nerfed to this rank range to be better, and it is. As you can see, we're holding off our lead against the Resbani Beast X, which is another nerfed car that was brought down to this rank in order to make its win ratio better, I think. I mean, it doesn't make sense because it was still actually quite good at A-Class, but I guess it was kind of inaccurate. I think that car has like a 4-cylinder, and it was up against the 4GT supercar. Yeah, it doesn't make sense. Anyway, in this first race, we've held off our own against that Resbani Beast X, while the other two cars do their own thing, and because of that, we managed to bring home the win. Also, I bought this yellow decal for the F40, or F50, my bad. I think it looks quite nice. What do you guys think? But, yep, we beat them, and a good thing, too, because I'm in Elite League when testing this car. This is early on in the Classic season, so I would lose points if I didn't do anything else. Now, an observable shortcoming of the F50 is its nitro efficiency. I used half a tank of nitro just to get up to top speed. That's not good. It's not good at all, and it will kill you on long tracks. And so you're going to basically have to spam perfect nitro with this car. I didn't do that initially. I asked someone else who has the F50 Pro'd, how do you use this car? He's like, spam perfect nitro, even at the start, the car will manage. And so I did, and it works. It somehow works. So yeah, you're just going to have to spam perfect nitro. Don't use triple tap. It's not worth it. Just spam perfect nitro because the nitro efficiency is bad. But everything else is good. The acceleration is good. The top speed is good. The handling and drifting are good. It's just the nitro efficiency. It's kind of like the Koenigsegg Agera RS and S-Class, if you will. That car is also got quite good stats across the board, but its nitro efficiency is... It leaves something to be desired. I'll tell you that much. So there we go. Beat some more Beast X's and Torques. And now, remember when I said long tracks? Here's one. There's Tokyo. We have some Torques, the Beast X. Of course we do. Anyway, grab the perfect nitro. And because I started up front... This was actually quite good for me because I was able to get the nitro bottles because all these cars have around the same acceleration rate. So it's not like the Torque's going to suddenly catch up and pass me. No, I would stay ahead of him. And because of that, I was able to grab all these nitro bottles and keep my nitro filled up. Like going here, I still had a spare tank of nitro ready. And because of this flat spin properties on that jump, I had 2 full tanks of nitro going into the tunnel. Which is a good thing. Considering how bad this car's nitro efficiency is, it needs that. As you can see, we've already lost 1 tank of nitro, and we're losing the other one fast. We're not going to last to the tunnel, so I'll have to make some special measures, and by that, I mean drift wagging. Oh, we did make it to the tunnel, but only barely. So with some wagging, I got some quick nitro, and I figured I'd be able to make it to the jump, and I did, but I ran out of nitro. Like, I have no more nitro now. So whoever is behind us, I believe it's a Beast X, has gotten even closer, but has he gotten really that much closer? I'm not sure. And I'm going to hit these cones because they give nitro, and it was come to the end. I don't want a flat spin, mainly because you can wreck here. So I get past the first 2, and then I flat spin because that one you can't wreck on. The first 2 you do have a good chance to wreck on. So I do 1 more flat spin here just to get enough nitro. Perfect nitro, and now we're cruising on top speed. The guy behind us is also cruising at top speed. There's no pass going to be made. And just like that, I managed to get first place on a long track in the F50. And it was a Torque behind us. Huh. I'm kind of silly when I said that. it was a beast. I figured it was a beast. The beasts are more spam now. Anyway, on to Terra 9. We have a torque of another F50, and I believe a Resvani beast. Nope, it's 2 torques and 2 F50s. So, as you can see, the torques did manage to get ahead of us F50s, but can they stay ahead? The answer is yes, they probably could because they just have better nitro efficiency, but they don't have better driving. As you can see, I just took 1 corner sharper than them, and now I'm in first. Here I do some flat spins, obviously because of the F50's nitro efficiency issues, and now I'm just smooth sailing. I won't be smooth sailing for very long, though, because nitro. But yeah, this race is being really close. I mean, the torques are right behind us, and the F50 is right behind them. So, like, it's a very close battle. But, you know, anything can happen because the F50's bad nitro efficiency. And speaking of cars at 1500 rank range, I bought the Chevrolet Camaro SS because I wanted its 2.8 million fusion coin compensation. Because apparently you could still get that even after the car was nerfed. So I spent 3,000 tokens to get that car. And then I got 2.8 million fusion coins back. And I figured I might as well just pro that car. So that's what I'm going to do. And with the Neon Season Pass, that's going to be really easy because I'll be able to get all the parts from there and just pro it easily. I know I could pro the Homage or the KTM Expo, but to be honest, I really don't want either of those cars because 1410 just sucks as a rank range, but okay, I have them. And as you can see, we've held off this torque through these corners, and as we get to the end, it's not going to make a difference whether I have good nitro efficiency or bad because we're just at the end of the track. And just like that, another first place has been secured in the Ferrari F50 supercar, beating out that Ed Design torque. And the F50 beat the other torque. Therefore, F50s are better. On to a race on the Munich subway. We have an H2 speed, a Resvani Beast X, and I think a torque or another Beast X. Oh no, it's definitely a slow car. Anyway, the Beast X and the Pininfarina are right behind us, and I did not take this turn very well. I should have wrecked. I really should have wrecked. I don't know how I didn't. And there we go, another unnecessary flat spin, but I still did it anyway because the F50 is desperate and needs nitro. Yeah. You'll be doing a lot of flat spins, but don't do flat spins all the time. You might wreck because of it. So here, maintaining a good lead over that H2 and the Resvani. I did a dangerous force barrel here, and I think the Pininfarina... No, the Resvani got hit by a train. And then I think the Pininfarina took the long route. No, he did not. I'm pretty sure that's the Pininfarina at least. I will have to double check. But yeah, whoever it is not catching up to me as we come to the final corners of Mosaic Motorway. One corner, get the nitro, and then get the more nitro, and then boom, first place again in the F50. Yeah, this car's going to help me a lot, and it was the H2 speed. I knew it. Rip Resvani Beast X, and morally rip the Falcon F7 who died at the start. On to the final race of the video. We have a TVR Cigar Special Edition and a torque. I think the TVR Cigars has no tuning kit, though. So anyway, what do I think of the F50? Everything about it is good except for its nitro efficiency. Whether you should get it or not really depends on if you really... Actually, no. Whether you should max pro it or not depends on if you have it initially. If you got it from the LaFerrari Aperta Festival, then yeah, you should. You spent nothing on the car, and now you have a competitive 1500 car. However, if you're looking for a 1500 car, this car is really not worth that. You could get something like the Porsche Panamera or the Resvani Beast X, both of which have better nitro efficiency than this car. And nitro efficiency is something to look at because managing nitro isn't really the most fun thing to do. But if you can do it, this car can be really good. It can be really good. As you can see, I've won so many races in this video. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Be sure to like the video if you enjoyed. Subscribe for more Asphalt 8 content, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.